survey estimated that women use about a dozen personal care products every day, which exposes them to over 165 unique chemical ingredients. This quote comes from Caitlin Doe's article titled "What's in Your Deodorant, Lotion, Makeup, and More," where she quotes Janet Noodleman. So every day, each of us most likely uses a variety of cosmetic products. But because of the FDA's lack of regulations on these products, we could be exposing ourselves to dangerous ingredients. So today I will tell you about and persuade you that the FDA should have more power over regulations of cosmetic products. I will also inform you of the harsh chemicals often found in cosmetics like lye, parabens, platelet, and BHA. And I will also inform you of ways the FDA should improve their regulations on cosmetics. So perfumes especially stand out in the world of cosmetics as having sort of sketchy ingredients. So in the article, "How to Know If Your Perfume is Poisoning You," Catherine Watson writes, "But because of laws that protect fragrance manufacturers from sharing trade secrets, almost every perfume sold commercially is crammed with chemicals that aren't listed individually on the packaging. So instead of listing ingredients, perfume companies will just label it as fragrance, so you don't actually know what is in the perfume that you're using. So because of this, allergic reactions and perfume poisoning are pretty common. And if you happen to be allergic to an ingredient in a perfume, it can be difficult to know what you're actually allergic to because there's no labeling. So perfumes can also have some long-term negative side effects. So Watson writes, "Perfumes may include respiratory sensitizers that trigger wheezing, asthma, hormone sensitizers that mess with the endocrine system, and ingredients that are harmful to the reproductive system when they build up over time." So now I will share with you some of the main ingredients that are harmful to people that are found in cosmetics. So in Rethinking the FDA's Regulations on Cosmetics, Grace Wallach writes, "Parabens, which act as a preservative, and platelets, which make plastic pliable, are two common ingredients found in lotions and creams. Parabens and platelets are also used to make plastic food packaging." She writes this on page 323 of her article. So you can probably assume these should not be going on our skins. BHA and BHT are also often found in cosmetics, so they're used to extend the shelf life of lipsticks, moisturizer, and other creams. And they can also cause skin irritation and allergic reactions. And the International Agency for Research on Cancer classifies them as possible human carcinogens. So lye is another chemical that can be found in many hair products. So in No Lie by Jessica Ferger, she writes, "These products contain lye, a chemical used to magically undo curly hair. They also are used to clean crud out of ovens, unclog drains, dissolve animal carcasses, and some funeral homes even use lye for chemical cremation," which it definitely would straighten your hair, but they're also used for cremation, so probably shouldn't be going on your hair. So lead is also sometimes found in cosmetics. So in the assessment of lead on cosmetics, Alsala et al. Writes, they found that more than half of the tested 33 brand name lipsticks, which is 61%, contained detectable lead. So any amount of lead can be harmful to the human body and can cause neurological malfunctions and stuff. So this should definitely not be in our cosmetics. So you may wonder how the FDA allows these types of ingredients to be in cosmetics. So the FDA does not have the power to recall products. So the FDA can ask companies to recall their own products, but it's really hard to rely on the manufacturers of these cosmetics to recall their own products because they want to make more money and benefit. So unlike drugs, cosmetic products and ingredients do not need pre-market approval. Wallach writes about that on page 316 of her article. And the FDA has also only banned 9 ingredients from cosmetics, unlike Europe's 1,300 chemicals that they've banned. Formaldehyde, which is a known carcinogen, has not been banned. It's not part of the 9 chemicals that have been banned. Wallach discusses this on page 316 and 317 of her article. And manufacturers are also not required to report complaints that they receive directly to the FDA. So because of this, it can be really hard for consumers to know what products they use are effective and safe. So a lot of people believe that the FDA should take an approach to regulating cosmetics more similar to Europe and California's. So in the Scientific American article titled Get Toxic Chemicals Out of Cosmetics, they state, lead acetate has been outlawed for nearly a decade in Canada and Europe. Studies show that it is readily absorbed through the skin and can cause toxic levels of lead to accumulate in the body over time. So the FDA just banned lead acetate in January of 2023, which is much behind European and Canada and many other countries. And California also has much stricter guidelines on cosmetics. So in 2005, California legislature passed the California Safe Cosmetics Act, which set up a state reporting system for cosmetics that use ingredients of concern. Walt writes that on page 335 of her article. So California came up with a list of ingredients that need to be labeled on product packaging of cosmetics and clothes and lots of things. So this list consists of ingredients that are possible human carcinogens, and ingredients that mess with the reproductive system. So if you've ever ordered clothes or beauty products and stuff from California, you may even notice on the tag that it says that there's a carcinogen in this product in California, but it'll specifically say California because the FDA does not regulate that. So it is entirely possible that none of the chemicals of concern will be shown to cause long-term harm when used in cosmetics. However, the current structure of the FDA does not enable the FDA to evaluate these potential harms due to the limited info the FDA has on cosmetics and ingredients and the current focus on reacting to complaints from consumers in the marketplace. Walt writes that on page 331. So the FDA should definitely consider making a list similar to California of ingredients that are of concern, and they just need to do a better job regulating these products. So today I have persuaded you that the FDA should have more power over the regulations of cosmetic products. I've informed you of the harsh chemicals like lye, parabens, platelet, and BHA that are often found in cosmetics, and ways the FDA should improve their regulations on these cosmetics. Overall, we as consumers deserve to know what's in the products we use every day. We should also feel assured and safe that what we're putting on our bodies is safe for us to use, and that should be the job of the FDA to regulate, not our job. Thank you for listening.